Hey guys, good afternoon. Just gonna make a quick video. I say quick, but it might be a couple minutes long. However, this video is pretty much going to be telling you guys exactly why I have tore down the 240 and what I am doing to the 240. As a lot of you guys know, S14 240SX is one of my favorite chassis. I have one, it's back here. And I pulled the motor, the transmission, to give it a refresh. All new gaskets, a lot of color, a lot of cleaning, a lot of scrubbing, new turbo feed lines, some upgrades, a timing belt, water pump, oil pump, etc. Pretty much just giving it its general maintenance, at the same time going to make it look 10 times better. Same with the engine bay. The engine bay, we're doing a full tubed front end, a removable tubed front end. That way it's easy access to pull the motor in and out. At the same time, we're going to be doing strut tower reinforcements and a couple other little miscellaneous things that require fabrication. But to get to the point of this video, the main reason why I really want to redo the 240 is I'm going to be changing the color. I'm going to be changing the color, I'm going to be changing the wheels, the engine bay is going to get a full paint job, as well as the motor. I say the motor's going to get a paint job, it's not getting a paint job, however it's going to look 100% different than what it did originally. I'm prepping this car to be something that is a piece of art, something that looks amazing, something that when somebody sees, they can know exactly why it's the way it is, and hopefully be one of a kind. I'm dedicating this rebuild to my father-in-law who passed away of colon cancer several months ago. We are going to be going with a blue exterior with some 3-piece 5-spoke wheels with some colorful faces. And the motor bay, engine bay, is going to be filled with nothing but bright colors and ribbons and so on and so forth. I want this car to be in remembrance of my father-in-law, Chris Loderhose. At the same time, I want my fiancé, Kelsey, to experience what it's like to tear something down, put it back together, and see it change. So she's going to be helping me out with some of this, and you know, it truly is going to mean a lot to me, but I can I can't understand on how much it's going to mean to the family. I can't wait to see their face whenever it's done. I can't wait to show everybody what it's like when it's done. I'm hoping that whenever it is done, I can meet up with the flight crew of Cox and get the helicopter next to the car and get a big group photo. For those of you guys that don't know, my father-in-law, Chris, was a flight paramedic for Cox here in Springfield, Missouri, who died of colon cancer. He struggled. He struggled, but he was a fighter. He was a godly man, a big-hearted individual who accepted anybody and everybody that came into his life. He was loved by many. He was, appreciated by his peers, his children, his wife, his church family, his parents. All around was a great guy. So the reason why I'm doing this is to pretty much create a piece of art in remembrance of him. At the same time, knowing that he's up there in the sky looking down on us anytime that we're driving it, anytime we take it to a track, anything like that, he's going to be watching over us. And it's going to mean a lot to me. Chris knew me for about 15 years. I met his daughter at a young age. We became really close friends, and I would visit all the time over to their house. About middle of high school, I started getting in the wrong crowd. I was still passing my classes, getting good grades, still kept up with my attendance, but I started drinking a lot, and started hanging out with the wrong people, and I started getting in trouble. And I knew any time and every time that I'd go over to the Loderhose house, I was always welcomed with wide open arms, hugs, and just somebody that wanted to sit next to me and talk to me, and that was Chris. Chris knew how to impact somebody with words. He knew how to truly make sure you understood something to the best of his ability. And he just genuinely just loves people. He loves being that person that would be there for somebody. He worked his tail end off for his family. He loved his grandkids. He loved his daughter. He loved his son. He loved his wife. He loved both sons, not one son. He loved both sons. And he was a godly man. He loved the Lord. So this is for Chris. I hope you guys will follow me. I hope you guys will keep up with the updates. There's gonna be a lot of changes, a lot of hard work put into this car. I've already been doing it for the last 2 weeks, and I'm nowhere close to where I want it to be. I'm nowhere close to finished. I'm probably at like 10% out of 100% on where I need to be. But it's in remembrance of Chris Loderhose. We love you very much, man. We miss you. I know your daughter misses you. I know your wife misses you, your grandkids, and your sons. You were probably the best thing that was in their life. You were a great leader, a great role model. And we're gonna do this as a team. We're gonna have fun as a family putting this car together. I know Cavin's already helped me. Kelsey's already helped me. I'm hoping to get Colin involved, and Mama Loderhose, and the boys. Just got a lot of plans for it. So that's why I'm redoing the car. I hope you guys can join me. If you guys have any ideas or anything, please holler at me. If you guys want to get on board with rebuilding this car in remembrance of Chris Loderhose, holler at me. This is for you, Chris. I love you, man. You cannot wait to marry your daughter. And I truly just want to say thank you for choosing me to take your daughter's hand in marriage, and the kind things that you said to me and all the advice you gave me before passing away. I know you're looking down at us right now, and I know you're blessing us each and every day, whether it's your son and I that drive to work every night, or your daughter when she's at the gym, or when she's at home alone, or anything and everything we do. I know that your blessing is upon us, and I just wanted to let you know that I know they miss you. I know I miss you. I miss our small talks. I miss that pat on the back you always used to give me every time I saw you. I'll never forget the way that you treated me growing up. You're a great person. So hopefully I can become half the man that you were. But right now, this is for you. This car is gonna be amazing. And just thank you. Thank you for everything that you did for your family, and thank you for everything you did for me, and all the things you still are doing for us up there in the sky. Love you, Chris. All of you guys that are following this video, thank you guys for watching. It means a lot to me. And if you have any ideas or anything you want to contribute, just holler at me. Have a good day, guys. Bye.